MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series. All right,
the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Martinez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now in the box, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight, 43 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carlson is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first down. Chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
The second baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, at the ball. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled off. Betts, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Betts is on the move. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
The set and the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 3-1. Here it is. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up Will Smith. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Kershaw gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball well outside. The 1-0. Popped him up. Turner has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting second.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Dylan Carlson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
That is first. The third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Popped up, Muncy in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Another 1-2 delivery.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Seager takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Now to bat, Brendan Lau. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Carlson, runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Cards lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch on its way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Set and the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
A 1-0 delivery.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Changeup, cold strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 0-1, here's the pitch. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Sliced hard on the ground. And that will be the first base hit of the ballgame for the Dodgers. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. I'm set with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in the bat is Trey Turner. First offering. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
As a look, now the pitch. 3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Popped up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the inning now. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. Goldschmidt, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel, on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Bouncer up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Batting seven. Not shortstop. Paul DeYoung.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player after coming off a curveball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
Now 1-0.
Swung out and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball is hit on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up, Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now back, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So next to hit is Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Arenado trying to get there. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now, a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Line drive to left. O'Neill gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
First offering on its way. Ball one. Molina still playing here at age 38. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft in 2000.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Batting down. The pitcher, Martinez.
Stepping up is Carlos Martinez. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Cardinals pitcher out there with a 1-2 count. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he fouls this one off. Chopped up the line to first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The 7th, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Here now is Will Smith. The pitch. The 3 on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-1. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in is Max Muncy. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Next, here is Justin Turner. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
2 balls and a strike now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Carlson is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
So 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His second home run of the series. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So now to the plate, Brendan Lau.
Second baseman.
And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here now the 2-2. It's taken, ball 3. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So next to bat will be Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Now to the plate, here is A.J. Pollock. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
At the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here now is Trey Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next is the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The set and the 1-2.
Next down, 2-2.
Struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said that collectively as a group, their timing appears to be way off. As a result, they're often getting blown away at the plate or simply fighting pitches off. In the dugout, they're talking about getting things started a little bit earlier and simplifying their swings to give themselves a little bit more time to get the bat through the zone. We'll see if they're able to make those adjustments, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Tyler O'Neill is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
That's ball 2. This is him.
And this is line hard to deep left. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike to Molina.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your partner.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Wainwright takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Corey Seager. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no play.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, 35,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's bad.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Two and two. Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
now back, catcher, Will Smith.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings up Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike to count. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Sinker, 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Negro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Next up is Max Muncy. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in next, Justin Turner, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
One and 2. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Harrison Bader. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Into the box, Dylan Carlson. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Going back is Bellinger. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. Line drive to left. Pollock is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First offering, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with two strikes.
The 0-2. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the seventh. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Seventh inning ready to roll. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. And the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cardinals, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Chris Taylor will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
And the pitch. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 48, Brusdar Graterol.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work a big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 home.
Ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And that whole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So a runner at first now with one away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. DeYoung leads off first with one away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
No pitcher.
Justin Turner is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Aye.
Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. We'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Blake Trinan trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Harrison Bader will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch on its way. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
1-0. Here it is. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-1.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate now is Mookie Betts. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And that's ball 3, and the Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this leadoff guy on.
The 3-1. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Once again, the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down. Here's Corey Seager, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next to hit, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Anticipated. Here's a ground ball now to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Will Smith is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
Bellinger is off of first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hit weakly on the ground is short. DeYoung's got it over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1. Joe Kelly is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17, Joe.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far. To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just missing here, 2-0. That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 2-2.
Pitches will foul off. It gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Muncy trying to get there. The next 3-2. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? One there on the first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 2. And now the first pitch, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
1-0. Yeah.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. That's low, ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1. Line hard into left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Roberto Osuna comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Roberto.
So stepping in is Max Muncy, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Left side, but well fouled.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Again, another foul ball. try it again, 3-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in will be Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering.
1-0. This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. Weakly hit towards first. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Striding in is A.J. Pollock. A potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
One out and a runner on third. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
1 ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Gavin Lux will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate here is Trey Turner. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here it is. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. pops this one up. 43,975 fans on their feet now here in St. Louis. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Molina has it. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals are going to take a 2-1 lead in our series. They take the pivotal Game 3 here at home as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. St. Louis have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Adam Wainwright pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals.